The story of Gog and Magog. Long ago, in a time lost to history, there was a great king known as Dhul-Qarnayn. He was no ordinary ruler. He was a seeker of truth and justice, traveling far and wide across the earth. One day, he arrived at a distant land between two towering mountains, where people lived in constant fear. They feared a threat unlike any other, a threat with two names that echoed through time: Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog were not ordinary enemies. They were fierce and destructive, emerging from their hidden lands to ravage towns and cities, leaving nothing but devastation in their wake. The people, desperate for salvation, turned to Dhul-Qarnayn, begging him to build a barrier to protect them from these marauders. With iron, copper, and unshakable resolve, Dhul-Qarnayn set to work. He constructed a massive wall between the two mountains, a barrier so strong that neither Gog nor Magog could scale or penetrate it. As the work was finished, he said, "This is a mercy from my lord." But the story doesn't end there. Dhul-Qarnayn foretold that a day would come when the wall would be weakened, and Gog and Magog would once again emerge to wreak havoc upon the earth. In other scriptures, the threat of Gog and Magog is also foretold. In the Torah, they are mentioned as Gog from the land of Magog, a great king who will rise against the people of God in the last days. But in the end, God will intervene and destroy them. In the book of Revelation, Gog and Magog are described as gathering the nations for a final battle against the faithful. They are forces of chaos, waiting for their moment to strike. Though Gog and Magog are destined to bring destruction, their fate is sealed. As with all stories of evil, they will be defeated in the end, not by their own hands, but by divine intervention. This is a tale of power and ruin, but also of hope. For in the end, no force, no matter how destructive, can outlast the justice and mercy of the Almighty.